it going where it just feels like a player feels obligated to try to strike out of disadvantage, because being in disadvantage sucks and it's very oppressive. So you're more inclined to do more risky things or do more things immediately to try to fix the problem. But against Rano, you just have to be a little bit more patient.
Yep. That said, we're back to Galvan Wrastor here. Could very well be seeing all advantage to disadvantage in this kind of set.
Basically. Yeah, it's been on point for Lord and escaping these combos, which you need to be having if you're a big body.
It definitely is like a unique position to be in if you're Lord, because you just came off of playing this matchup and doing so pretty well. So if you can just carry some of that, you know, whatever you were doing against Magma, just do some of it here with these forward airs especially. It was a big part of how you won that. And once again, the NATO is just failing the 8 horses here.
Yeah, it didn't work out, especially on the recovery end. And now going hella deep to try to continue this momentum forward. A trade does occur, but Lord is undeterred and will just be grabbing onto that center stage, and all of a sudden, Horse is in a bit of trouble. This is exactly what Galvan wants to be having, just being able to have full, you know, disclosure of being able to do whatever the hell they want. And while you're just scrambling to try to find a solid hit to finally take the stock.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. It's gonna kill. Oh my god. Okay, the horses were playing a very dangerous game. The demon horse won out there, but thankfully she's still alive.
Yeah, that was chomping on the bed over there. That was really scary. You gotta be a little bit more careful in trying to strike out of disadvantage state, because reversals in this game are so tantalizing because of how well you're able to get combo sequences, and as well as pushing someone in disadvantage. But if the opposing player is just ready for it and expecting you to do so, then you're just setting yourself up for failure.
It does feel like it's been an especially like pertinent thing this tournament, where we're just seeing so many players trying to play aggressive even in disadvantage, like across the board. And it's been a major determining factor in how a lot of these sets have gone, I would say.
Yeah, you just have one player, you know, no one's really respecting the advantage state. Like no one's the demon horse took over.
The demon horse took over. I don't quite know what happened there besides that. That is the wrong player to give a point to.
I think it was the wall jump. Kind of threw horses off a little bit. It was like, oh, whoa.
Maybe,
like,
yeah.
I'm in a weird,
whatever the case, two besties in that game is not a great feeling. We're gonna be running it back, though, this time to Aetherian Forest. Slightly more calm of the two stages.
And all of a sudden, pushing it out and being able to try to respond. And I like that from Lord. Like that nice little retreating back air, which is like, I'm not too sure if this will land because it's not really my turn to get a combo sequence. But I'll safely poke at a shield and resume back into the neutral state to see what will happen. And it worked out. Like he did not like eat a huge punish in the reversal situation, which is like something that is really important in this game.
Yeah.
Nice catch. Ooh.
Oh yeah. It's a good teamwork. On the one hand, I think, you know, Rhastor being able to get the early lead, that is a very crucial pace setter as the lighter character in this matchup. But there's something about this stage that leaves me a little bit scared, and then it's like so small. You can't exactly run away from Galvan. Yeah, just like that. Like Lord pretty much immediately found a way to back you into the corner and then just kind of kill you for being in the corner.
And is just willing to like box Rhastor out, saying like we can go like blow for blow here, but you know, as the heavier character and as well as like more consistent kill power in these areas, you're playing a dangerous game and you're gambling with something where, you know, I'm going to have way more mileage off. And once again, the neutral B recoveries for horses just don't work.
That's the thing, like it does have more distance unless she's just not using all of her jumps. The problem is that she's just not getting back. It's happened time and time again.
It's rough. And especially against Galvan on a small stage like this.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you feel so much more congested and way more entitled to just kind of panic. And we're not seeing the finishers to get those stocks out there until then. Great dare into a nice little finisher. Kind of scooped Galvan up on there into a spike. But you DI'd in on that throw. That's gonna lead to a nice free follow-up.
Yep, and this is
oh my god.
Kill percent. I mean, quite frankly, I don't know how much you'd actually need to be at for that to kill you, but yeah. It's tough. We're definitely seeing, like, good plays come out from the horses. And I'm not really, especially coming off of the heels of the reverse throw against Beth. I don't really want to count her out, but this is still, like, a difficult situation to be in. Because you just don't have much margin for error anymore, and you're going to Rockwall, which is, like, again... Okay, this stage gives you the space to run away. I actually do think I like this more than the Forest pick, but it's still scary. Like, you're a gambling woman, or I guess a gambling stable right now.
Gamble horse. And then, currently, you're gonna have to go all in with your cards, because you are, you know, set point against Lord, who's been playing super fantastic so far.
Yeah, set point and tournament life at that.
Yeah, everything's on the line. And it getting scrappy like this makes me nervous, because it just seems like Lord is able to just get so much off of that. But the up tilt, reaching that far. I love that little jab reset as a little check.
We got Galvan at a very high percent right now.
Nice.
There we go, clap. And once again, first stock's gonna go over to the horses. Question's gonna be, if Lord will be able to respond quickly this time around.
The mix-up on the shield pressure. Oh, and a little bit of a missed DI from the surprise hit. And just going off stage. Trying to compete. Wrastor is very good at kind of decimating out there, especially when you get above Galvan. Then that side B has just no chance of trading when you hit it directly like that, as we saw in the previous set. And oh, that was a really scary air dodge, but missing the ledge grab. Hold on, that's so much damage. 3 fairs in a row and forcing the recovery up like that. Just missing the platform.
That is absolutely devastating. Oh no. Well, just like that, Lord is once again in the lead. 3rd game now. Missing that clap it's just some real salt in the wound.
And missing the follow-up afterward, that downer. It felt like that could have been true if it was a little bit faster, but great catch. Once again, that was unfortunate, worst case scenario, but you're able to salvage it and not let the game run too far away. But the problem is that, you know, going even against a heavy character like this one, spells, you know, can set up for a lot of disastrous interactions, especially when you have your tournament life on the line.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wrastor could have just straight up died there.
Okay.
Thanks for not dying when I said that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as you said it, we almost had another incident occur. But if the horses are still in this, she might be able to find a way. You can get this Galvan off stage, that's a prime opportunity for, like, a down strong or an up tilt.
Alright, we're in.
So
The air dodge actually burned too many frames.
No.
Oh my god. Forward tilt land. The clap does as well. It's Rockwall, baby!
Okay. At the 11th hour, the Rockwall pick is gonna come in clutch. I've been confidently shut up here. But we're still not out of the woods yet. Or, not out of the tar pit, I guess, because that's kind of where they found Galvan, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. You still have to play 2 games on Lord's counter picks here, and we saw Lord was crushing it a little bit on Forest. You're not gonna be able to ban out Wait, we're going to Fire Capital. Okay, never mind.
I mean, Force can't be picked, right?
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say is I don't know if you can ban out all the other, like, small stages. But Lord is just opting to go to the large stage instead, which is, you know...
Yeah, what, like you ban...
well, I saw her ban... I didn't see what the second one was, but the first one was Dojo for sure.
It was Dojo and Haberman Harbor.
Okay, yeah. Oh boy.
Oh my god. But I feel like they're, like, immediately, if you're Lord, you just... Why Fire Capital? Why not go to Tempest Peak?
Right, that's what I was thinking.
That's such a ridiculously good stage for Galvan.
I would have just slammed the Tempest pick, like, frame 0, but... We'll see how this goes. I mean, so far Lord is in the lead, and I do think the stage has some bits of potential here. It just hasn't exactly been playing to what Lord's win conditions have been in this stat, which is, you know, cramp stage, forced boxing interactions, and then fair the Wrastor off stage.
Mm-hmm. And we need to be getting rid of these drills as soon as possible. Like, especially if they're center stage like that. You're making it really, really dangerous as like a risk that you're just gonna die to some drill shenanigans. And if you're Wrastor, you do not want any chance of a DI mix-up just killing you. Oh my god.
Oh.
That was an insane chase down by Lord.
Yeah. A little deep, but it's gonna pay off here. Now to see how much extra credit can we get on this bird.
And from the distance it's playing, it seems it could be a really good amount. But at the same time, great parry, and as well as the little interactions of the platforms, it almost got it. If just let it go maybe a tiny bit earlier, it would have collided, but instead, has kind of get hit away and opt for something lighter. But 125, Galvan can die, and it charged up a little bit like that. But that's the thing, if the side special, when Galvan angles it upwards, and if you're going to meet it, you know, halfway, it's Galvan that's going to come out on top.
And Lord just down at so many backers right now, and almost dies for it, but the big stage, this is going to be the advantage of Fire Capital, is that you get to live long against Wrastor.
Nice.
And, okay, yeah. Good nair spacing there.
You just have to respect the side B. It's... You can trade with it, and it's very unsafe on shield. But the thing is in the air, when you're meeting it air to air, it can be a little bit more dangerous to try to contest it improperly. And we've seen what happens when that does happen. Like, Lord just kind of angles it upwards when knowing you're trying to, like, get that nice little down strong spike, and all of a sudden, it just you just got a free damage. There wasn't even a trade. No.
Oh, another SD. There has been an SD, I think, every game. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, though.
That was a really fast cleanup.
Yeah, the immediate response is definitely good. No. Okay.
We're all a little scared.
Very much so, yeah.
I'm not expecting the side B to go that far. We're grabbing the ledge. Great ledge play, but the Galvan stays strong. Utilizing the nair after nair. Being hella consistent. Not many jumps remaining, so you're gonna have to go into these really predictable areas, and this is where it can get really scary, especially when Lord just has every single option covered. And we'll be taking that last little stock. 3-1.
Yeah. Definitely a valiant effort from the horses there, but just a few too many times where things barely came up short for her. And that's gonna let Lord move on here to play Chimiso.